We are going to do my pre-surf stretch routine. Yes, I do this before every surf, and you got to do it. It is a must-have. You must do these stretches or this routine before you surf. Or this is what I do because I've been asked to maybe do a little video about it. So here we go. So first, you're going to do kind of like some yoga stuff. So we are going to do like a downward dog sun salutation routine. So here we go. Now I'll probably just kind of just be doing it. You can watch along. I'll kind of say beforehand each thing I do. We'll do it and then we'll move on. So first thing I do is I like to do a little, this might be a little hard, might go this way because you guys don't want to see my butt in the camera there. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're like a hot babe. So first you want to kind of get a good little lay down. Okay, we'll stretch out, and then you can go like this, grab your neck, come into a little ball, hold it for a few seconds, and then you can go back like this, and then I'm actually arching my back some right here, so you're arching your back a little bit. This is kind of like cat-cow, just on your back, which I'll show you in a little bit too. Hold that for a little bit, and then do the same thing again. Hold like this. Okay. Now next, you're going to go a little bit of this action. Hold this for about 10 seconds. And other side. Put both your knees together, put them over, like this. And yes, short shorts are mandatory, so I gotta have your short shorts on. For about 10 seconds. Then you're good there. Then I'd like to just do the little arch back. One more time. And you can come up nice and slow. So then you can push yourself up like this, as opposed to trying to like just come up via crunch style, because it could be a little harsh sometimes. So let's see if anyone's in the chat or not. Let's see how the stream's looking here. That's how let me watch. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, we have one watcher. I know this is engaging content, but we're going through my stretch routine. I do this for every surf. And I have to do it. No matter how good the waves are, I am doing these stretches for every time I go surf. Now, next one is going to essentially be like a downward dog and then the little sun salutation thing. So you want to get a little, now this is like, takes a little bit of practice getting this good, but basically you want to have your back flat and have your heels try to get as close to touching the ground as you can. So have your legs straight. Just look up downward dog on the internet and try to do this, because this ends up being like one of the best stretches ever once you get used to it in your arsenal. So you hold it like this. You can even arch your neck a little bit. Then put your neck down. Put your neck up. And you're kind of feeling it through your whole body, really. I'm like one of those yoga girls. And you hold this for, 10, 15 seconds. Then I'll even kind of go into like a little calf stretch, like this. And then, hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to answer the chat real quick. So we are doing surf stretches. So this is a surf stretch routine before you surf. So for every time before I surf, I always do all these stretches. So I like turtles. Yes, I do have an OnlyFans, and we have to DM me for it because it's top dollar. It's only top dollar. There's a lot in there. So then I like to actually go in like kind of like a calf stretch, like a soccer. It's pretty much soccer mixed with yoga. So put one foot behind it, and then now you're stretching your Kind of like a basic little calf stretch. And you want to hold it for 5-10 seconds. And other side, same thing. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'll even do, I don't know, let's go right now, it's be kind of rated R, but I'll go right into like the little crotch stretch. And then you could even put go like this and put your hands under your chin. And this kind of like opens up your Kundalini energy. You can just fly through there so you can get pitted later. This is kind of just getting your like hips loose and your groin loose. And you can come back. Yes, my OnlyFans. Well, we can't say OnlyFans. I might get canceled. Okay, and then now really I'm kind of cheating because you can kind of like do one motion with this, but more this is important because you're stretching as opposed to like doing the yoga routine like super proper. But these are yoga stretches. So now you're gonna go on your stomach like this, and then you're doing this. Now you want to keep your stomach flat and arch your kind of top of below your chest to your head. And you hold this for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then you put your head down. And then do like a side neck stretch on each side. So you go like this. You just lay there for 5 to 10 seconds. And same thing on the other side. You can kind of take your arms and go like this. Because that actually kind of just helps the alignment of your neck and your spine. Then once that's done, you can come up and you're going to do like a little, what this is called. You basically put your feet like this. You get your toes up like this, or you can put them down. I like to put my toes up sometimes. And then you put your head down, you want your forehead to touch the ground. You can even push up a little bit, so your head's kind of getting pushed down. And this kind of helps like your back and your neck. About 10 seconds. And here's the stretch where you lose all your masculine ego, but you gotta do it. So this is cat-cow. So you go on hands and knees, then you kind of arch your back like this. You hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. And you kind of go the opposite, and you breathe your stomach in, and you kind of like hunchback it. 5 to 10 seconds. I'll do this one twice because it's really nice. And this way again. All right. And then I'll usually just like sit on my feet like this for a little bit. Because this kind of like just opens this up and it helps your kind of like the top of your feet. And then I will kind of like do the opposite and let my feet stretch the opposite way. And then I'll even do another downward dog because it really is like one of the best things. Try to get your heels to touch the ground. And you get each calf again. Other side. And I'll do the upward maneuver again to even it out. Pretty much a sun salutation, but only once or twice. If you look it up on the internet, sun salutation, it's an asana, yoga asana, which is just like a routine. And this again. You can do one or two more of these hilarious looking ones. Alright, and that's like one of the most important parts is just that right there. Okay, now you're going to go on your butt. Now you can start kind of doing like hip and thigh stuff. So I could grab like this, foot over, pull in, hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Probably should have put pants on for this. Oh, you know. And then this side, opposite elbow over. And same to the other side. Leg over, pull in. Then you can kind of go this way. And take your arm over and be kind of careful. Don't go like too crazy with this. Alright, and that's done. Now you can get into like a little Indian pose, or a little like meditation pose. And this is gonna be good for like your hips. So pretty much you go like you're gonna like meditate like you see in the TV shows and the movies. You can push a little bit. So you're kind of like opening up your hips some. And you can just hold and kind of bend over like that. Alright, now when that's done, shake it out. And you can do the classic groin stretch where you hold your feet open like this, 5 to 10 seconds. And try to keep like your head and neck and stuff straightened up. Alright, and then I'd like to even do one more. This one again, where you're on your toes, kind of like a little leapfrog. You don't have to go like this, but I feel like keeping your neck and head straight makes it work a lot better. All right, so we're finished with the ground exercises. So now we're gonna do a couple little back guys. So we're going to like, sometimes it's good to have something to use for this when you're out in the wild. I know it's a little harder, but really you can just kind of spread your legs out, keep your back straight, and then you're just going to touch your toes. And let it hang there for 5 to 10 seconds. You can even put your elbows on your hips. This is stretching your back, and then also like all of here. And then it's important to come up with a straight back. So I like to cheat and have something here, but in the wild you could just do this quicker. And come up and open up tall. Slowly side to side. And then when you're down here too, it's kind of nice to come over and do like a little Spider-Man move. And Spider-Man move the other side. And then you can do just a straight top to bottom, touch your toes. Now with this, you can even rest your hands because, I mean, this is good. Like you can get pretty down there once you get better at this. But you're not trying to like stretch so much that you're hurting yourself. You're trying to loosen up. And for me, this is more about the back, less about the calves and stuff, because I've already kind of stretched those. And same, trying to come with the flat back. And then side to side a little bit. All right, those are the fun parts. Now we're gonna do like neck and arms and stuff. So first, I wanna like to do my arms. So I'll kind of slowly rotate this. Other side. This one. Other side. Look at one arm. Hold 5 to 10 seconds. Same with this. This leg better. Five, 10 seconds, arm over your other arm over your head. Go like this. So just send it up like your shoulder blades and stuff. And I might even do a little slow shoulder rotation. All right, so now this is, I think, one of the most important ones. So I used to never do this. I didn't even know like it was a thing, but you can stretch your neck actually, and a lot of surfers get surfer's neck because we're all paddling like this the whole time. So we get essentially a soreness right here, similar to like your lower back because you're arched. So one thing I've done is that you start paddling, just keep your head down a little more, and it'll help you not get that crazy surfer's neck. The other thing is to start stretching your neck, which I forget where I learned this from exactly, but it's kind of just a few dynamic and kind of like resistance stretches. So first, take your right hand, put it over the thing, and don't like pull hard, just go very light. See if the chat's popping or not. Oh, no one cares about the OnlyFans. I was just joking, guys. I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you could find something. But take one arm, grab the other side, and lightly just kind of tilt this way and just hold it. 5 to 10 seconds. And then other side. And don't like do any jerky motions, nice and slow. And you'll hear like stuff pop and stuff, but and then this next one like is really good for the surfer's neck. Oh, it's Bob and Brad. Shout out Bob and Brad. Look up Bob and Brad's channel. This one's nice to have like a towel or something, so I know it's like a little hard when you don't have anything when you're surfing, but so you can use your hands and just go like this. But ideally, like if you're at home, it's grabbing like a little towel, rolling it up so it's like this, go behind your neck, and then pull it like this and lean your neck back. And this is actually the best stretch for surfer's neck. And this is a great one to do every night if your neck's hurting when you're surfing. I'm just holding it, pulling, and going like that. And with the towel, it really ups the ante. You can hold for 5 to 10 seconds. What also that can do good is like we all looking at our phones now down. That's a great stretch for your neck if you're like if you have a tech neck, which we all have. So next up, is essentially that back way, but you're going to go the opposite way. So you're going to push down like this and hold 5 to 10 seconds. Okay? Just to show you how to do that thing without the towels, I take 2 hands. Just lean back and push here. So it gets the job done, but the towel like really helps Annie. Now this part's super important. It's kind of like resistance. So you're gonna take your right hand now, push on your head, and then push your head that way. So you're kind of like resisting and pushing. Don't go too hard. Go like 30 to 50% effort. 5 to 10 seconds. The other side. This one actually helps a lot. Just keep your neck. It's like a strengthener of your neck. And you can kind of grab back behind, do the same thing. I'm just going like this. And then same thing at the front. Pushing on my forehead and pushing forward. So that feels really good. That one will like really make your neck head feel great, especially if you're just using the cell phone all day. Because here's us, and we never stretch our necks ever. We never like actually, we think about our backs and our butt. But when's the last time we actually did any neck stretch? It's kind of why that Joe Rogan thing where he's like has the thing around it and he's moving his head is so popular, because we never do nothing for our necks, our poor necks. So next up is kind of back down to the mat. So this one is pretty much like here and here. So it's like a quad and your hamstring. So, and you kind of lean back one way and then lean forward the other way. So you put both feet out kind of far apart. So first I'm just going to lean back. So I'm kind of pushing here so I feel it right here. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Just realized the mic is pointing the wrong way. Oh, the mic's not even plugged in. That's hilarious. Wonder what happens if I plug the mic in. Let's see. That's funny. That's fun when the mic wasn't plugged in the whole time. Let's see what happens now. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's see what happened. It sounds... Oh, it sounds way better. Yeah, there you go. All right, so now we're going to continue that hamstring quad stretch. So now you're going to go the opposite way and actually kind of like push down, so you're going to feel it here. And you can even kind of touch like you're doing the race start move. And you're pushing down so you feel it all here. And don't go too crazy, we're not that flexible. Now it will feel real good. You'll even feel that one in your back a little bit. And you can go on your other side and same thing. So you're going to go far apart, kind of like further than shoulder width. First lean back so you're feeling it right here. And same thing. Bend down, touch the ground, push down so you're feeling it right here. 5 to 10 seconds. All right, that's a great one. Now you're gonna do some classic quad stretch. Here, grab it right. And one tip that I learned is, because a lot of times you're on the beach and like there's windy and you can't see and the balance is hard here. So find an object on the ground that isn't moving and just stare at the non-moving object, and that seems to help. So like, so I'm not holding on to anything, I'm staring at a sandal, it's not moving, and if you look at the non-moving object, it helps a lot. But see, now I look up and I'm trying to, it's harder. So looking at a non-moving object is the move. And this, I do like to, if I have something like right here, take my leg up and actually just kind of get like this stretch. It's kind of like the opposite of the quad grab. The same thing. Find something not moving. You can also just find something to put your hand on if you really want to get after it and not worry about it. Then I'll do the same thing. So I'm gonna put my leg here without getting me canceled by showing off something. All right, now I like to actually go back to the ground here. I just hurt myself. And I'll kind of do that same thing I just did, but I'll do it on the ground. So take one knee, put it down. I'll lean back. I'll lean forward. Same thing. Back. Forward. And then I'll actually do one more like quick calf kind of like not ham, things these days. What's it called? Pretty much like take some kind of object, usually a rock or something, and you can put your foot on top of it. So say like that's a rock, you can kind of double them up. Put your foot on top, and then grab and pull. This is kind of just getting this again. 5 to 10 seconds. And the other side. All right. And if you're really feeling froggy, you can do one or two more just kind of back maneuvers. So, hands up, slowly here, back a little bit, and then flat back when you go down. Touch your toes. Don't go too crazy. And you can push up. And coming up and then stretching out like this is really important. Because you're kind of like extending and lengthening. So, alright guys, that's pretty much like the main pre-surf stretch routine. But I'm also going to do a couple bonus items now. This is more of like a post-stretch routine, but this is the foam roller. Let me show you my go-to foam roller moves, because these foam roller moves are really great for surfing. So we're going to grab the foam roller. Let's see. So here's the foam roller. This is actually an Amazon Basics foam roller, and it's actually like the bee's knees. So this is amazing. Maybe even in the, whatever. But yeah, so the Amazon foam roller is like the best one I found. So maybe try it. So first foam roller move is like just a back roll. So place it down. You want to be careful rolling on like right at your lower back. So really your upper back and like your neck's a great move. This can really help your surfer's neck too. Just rolling your neck on it like this. I'm actually not in the shop. So, and then your upper back, you can just kind of go back and forth. And you just kind of roll it out. So this is great for after surfing. And you want to stop kind of right in your mid back because there's a naughty area right here. You don't want to roll over because it can like kill you or something. You can even go like that. Alright, and then you can actually skip that one part right there. And then, I'm not in the shot at all. Shot moved again. Jerk. Stupid camera. Okay, now, so you can actually kind of get right below that part, like kind of right where your butt starts, and then right here. So this part's kind of awesome because you essentially roll out like the bottom of your foot, not foot, your butt back. Camera does not want to stay. Is it going to stay? No, and now it's all. There we go. And then this is where it really gets nice. So you can kind of just don't let it go. Like there's a certain spot around your lower back. You want to be careful. But if you put your hands here, that can stop like all the pressure from really getting you. And then here's where the magic really starts. So you can like sit on the foam roller like this. And then you pretty much are rolling these areas. So it's getting like right my butt / this band. This band is like responsible for like all this stuff from like your back to your thing, and you want to just roll that. It's kind of located right in the middle of your butt. So it almost like kind of is a big band. You can feel it. And it'll feel real good because it's super tight and it's hard to stretch. So this helps you get in there. This looks really silly on the internet. But this is amazing right here. And then go on the other side. You really want to get in there without ending up being X-rated. Oh yeah. So again, this is after surfing because you can't do this before the surf because you need the foam roller. And then I even like to do this. So you can go Indian style again. And then kind of like just chill here for a sec. And you can kind of like stretch this is also stretching your hips. And it's stretching your quad. And just as the pressure of the foam roller right on your coccyx / butt. Let's see the live chat if I'm getting. Oh, Migsy, look. He's driving. Migsy, hello. Oh, Migsy, you're going to miss it. It's okay. I'm just stretching and half naked on the internet. And I'm working on the sweet potato review, Migsy. I've been very busy and I had a stomach issue this week, but I'm hopefully going to get better. And then you can even like foam roll your whole body. So you can roll like this. you can get to your whatever those are called, calves. And then this is the magic right here. So this is like a move by the Undertaker, like the backbreaker or something. So put your spine kind of right over top. So your spine's right on the thing. And this is awesome because you're never able to like really massage like your actual spine. But if you can, let's see if I'm in the frame here. Oh look, there's me. Oh, I'm so handsome. And you can just chill like this for a sec. Feels amazing. Take your arms and like you're getting your shoulder blades pushed against. Like this, you'll never feel a feeling like this. And just chill for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And you can start, I like to grab something here. You can start going back and forth. And then this is another great maneuver. So grab something, this part's kind of sketchy, and then take your legs up. So now like this part that wasn't on the foam roller is on there. And just chill again. And you can get real crazy. Have something to hold. And you can kind of roll up and down. And you're getting that right in your spine. And this is like, your body's never going to feel nothing like this. Oh yeah. And you can kind of hold your knees like the first stretch. And let it go. And then go back to normal. It's super important to have your hands like this because it really helps. Migsy, hello. Migsy, keep bothering me about the sweet potato reviews. I have to make it. Like I said, I started a new gig that I'm so freaking busy, but I gotta make it. Once I edit the sweet potato footage, it'll be done. And then I just like this a little bit, then you can do another little roll back and forth. And then, I like to actually roll the side off. And then, that is it. The stretching is complete. And that's about it. That is my pre-stretch routine. And it doesn't matter how good the waves are. I do my pre-stretch routine for every surf. Oh, nice, break that live stream. Let's see. Oh, we're good. So, before every surf, I do the pre-stretch routine. Doesn't matter how much it's going off or what, because it's very, very important, and I have to do it. And you should definitely like get your stretch routine, like copy mine or use a few of mine and make your own. But like ever since I started stretching before I surf, like I definitely get injured less. My body feels good. I don't know many other people that really like try to knock out a whole stretch routine. I mean, especially when the waves are good. You just want to get out there and shred and like, but it's important to have a routine just to like keep being able to surf, because if you get injured, you can't surf. So the point of the stretch routine is to keep you surfing every day. So I hope you guys can like, you know, knock out your stretch routine, get your other one. It's super important, and I think stretching is like, you know, it's talked about, but I think surfers generally we don't stretch that much. But I mean, I've been stretching with my routine for definitely a decade, probably 2 decades, some form of it, and I'm always adding in new stretches and taking out stretches. So you can find ones that work for you, ones that don't work for you. If any of them, try to just at least do the downward dog, the first section, and then do the neck stretches, and maybe just do like a good old fashioned soccer groin stretch. I think those are the most important. Um, and then maybe just one kind of back stretch. But really, even the downward dog, like really is a great overall stretch for the body. So we got Meg's in the chat. He's saying he's been serving the sweet potato twice a day. Volcanic is not for him though. Oh no. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, I don't like the volcanic in helium. At least what I've tried. I've tried it in the seaside, and I've tried it in maybe the two fish. Can't remember. I think I might have tried it in the two fish, but yeah, the Ibolix volcanic is, I think, awesome. But the helium volcanic, there must be some kind of difference. I think it has to do with the wooden stringer or the lack of stringer, but the wooden rails versus the Ibolic is just a foam stringer and foam rails. But I think the foam stringer does help a lot with flex as opposed to no stringer. If you think about a stringer, it goes down the middle of the board, lets the board have two sides. But yeah, but Migs, you know what's funny is like when they say helium, it's like the Ibolic is still helium. It just has a foam stringer and foam rails, but it's still like the same epoxy and the same glassing, and so it's kind of funny that they call it helium and Ibolic when it really is more so due to the rails and or lack of a stringer. Less about like there's actually some kind of material in the board that's helium or Ibolic. I mean, at least I'm pretty sure that's the case. So yeah, but Mizzy says stretch master. Thanks, mate. I'm trying. He's trying all the different fins. That's awesome, man. And it's awesome you picked up the sweet potato. Sorry I didn't get the review out in time. I think either way, it's like you pulled the trigger, you did what you had to do, and like sometimes you just gotta do it, or it's analysis paralysis because you're just gonna. I mean, that's what I do. I drive myself crazy, overthinking, and eventually I make a decision, and then I regret the decision, but then one day I unregret it, and then I'm stoked. So, all right, y'all. This was actually shout out Mike Raven. Mike Raven's the one who told me to do the next stretch video. But I figured just do a whole stretch video, and it made it a vertical YouTube live stream because these are all the rage. Well, not really, but there's some kind of like vertical YouTube live stream doom scroll. So it's funny how a lot of people I get on the doom scroll live stream is like random people, and they'll be like, "What are you doing?" It's kind of funny. It's like more about a doom scroll on the vertical live stream as opposed to a normal horizontal live stream doesn't have a homepage doom scroll. So, alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta hit the hay, get up early, another big day, but I appreciate everyone for tuning in to another vertical live stream. Migsy, I hope the board keeps working out for you. Migsy has something else to say. He says Revo Max has Ibolic and Volcanic a little bit. Just Volcanic alone is as stiff as a rock for him. He's a big fan of flexi boards. They are kook friendly. Well, I agree. Yeah, I think it's because there is a stringer in the Ibolic Volcanic, and I think the foam rails are a lot lighter and less stiff than the wooden rails. Because it feels like to me, even the Ibolic Volcanic, I almost even like more than the regular helium because it just might be that the stringers might just be great even if they are foam, and then a board that's all foam is just super light. So I think the Ibolic is lighter than the helium. But yeah, Megs, I appreciate you rewatching it. You can learn my stretches. I try to keep it PG. I shouldn't have worn like the shortest shorts in history, but it's too late. This is live TV. We'll do it live. But it's time to go. Things to do. Gotta make a super smoothie. But appreciate everyone for tuning in again. Till next time, we out of here.